Yeah, the asphalt holds the history of the walk we take. Beyond the flashing lights and every forced mistake, I hear the heartbeat of the bottom where the shadows dwell. A story only those who survive it can truly tell. Shreveport corners watching as the seasons change, while the powers in the marble halls keep things the same. But the silence is a weight that we can no longer bear. There is a heavy kind of truth hanging in there. We talk of trauma buried under layers of the skin, the cycles of the struggle where the hurt begins. But healing starts when you name the ghost inside the room, breaking through the concrete like a flower in the gloom. It is political and personal and plain to see. The chains they force for you are also meant for me. Accountability is calling out from every porch and block. The time is ticking loudly on a steady local clock. Hey, out with Pac Man. Hey, out with Pac Man. Open up the door and let the spirit breathe. Nothing left to hide up a tattered sleeve. Bury it out with Pac Man. Bury it out with Pac Man. Let the truth collide with the city's sand, holding all the future in a steady hand. Street culture is the blueprint and the jagged edge, the promise kept on every single concrete ledge. We see the leaders dance so while the people stand in line, demanding answers for the way they spent the hard-earned dime. I see the interviews where honest lives begin to glow, a platform for the voices that the world refused to know, exposing every fracture in the foundation of a town, building up a kingdom while they try to tear it down. You can't find the cure until you understand the pain. The sun won't mean a thing without the freezing rain. We are challenging the status and the quiet lies, looking at the world without the scales upon our eyes. Uplift the neighbor standing right beside your own back door. That is what the struggle and the platform are mostly for. Unfiltered conversation is the spark that lights the fire, lifting up the community as the flames climb high. Headed out with Pac Man. Headed out with Pac Man. Open up the door and let the spirit breathe. Nothing left to hide up a tattered leaf. Bury it out with Pac Man. Bury it out with Pac Man. Let the truth collide with the city's sand, holding all the future in a steady hand. Hey, most people turn away when the mirror gets too clear. They feed upon the comfort and they tremble at the fear. But here the microphone is open for the bold and brave, to rescue every legacy that we are trying hard to save. From the entertainment highlights to the legislative floor, we are knocking loudly on the heavy iron door. No more secrets whispered in the dark behind the veil. We are writing down the chapters of a different kind of tale. Bet it out with Pac Man. Have it out with Pac Man. Open up the door and let the spirit breathe. Nothing left to hide up a tattered sleeve. Bear it out with Pac Man. Bear it out with Pac Man. Let the truth collide with the city's sand, holding all the future in the city hand. Bear it out with Pac Man. Bear it out with Pac Man. Let the truth collide with the city.
Dunk contest, live DJs, non-stop activities for the crowd, food vendors. Sign up today. Injury attorney Josh Clayton is our title sponsor for this event. It's going down August 8th at the Centenary Gold Dome. Be here. $5,000 cash prize.
August 8th, City Basketball Championship. 3-on-3, best players in the city, showing what they can do for up to $5,000 in cash prizes. Who's gonna be? Who's gonna walk out of the Gold Dome with that check? I can't wait to see.
Just go to our website now to sign up today. communityrenewal.us.
Remember we was poor, it was embarrassing. Knew when we was broke, we turned to savages. They used to laugh at my pain, now I'm passing them. And now I know I'm that thing, ain't no gas in them. still got my head on a swivel, but my mental on them dead guys. This not a regular VA, bitch, this a red eye. Now when they see me, bitch, they all be saying you dead fly. Dead fly, dead fly. Now when they see me, bitch, I bet they say he dead fly. Dead fly, dead fly. Now when they see me, bitch, I bet they say he dead fly. I remember way back in them days, before my grandma died. I give up everything what I made. Just say it one more time. Boy, I've been thinking way from this king, then come outside.
Harvard Street was some other shit, real talk. It was hotter than a three-legged cat on a tin roof in July and smelled like a mix of bleach, collard greens, and some weed nobody wanted to claim. We didn't have no fancy parks, just asphalt that could melt your sneakers and a tire swing that belonged to a family of wasps. But we had each other, and that was more than enough. The old heads used to say that the child who was not embraced by the village will burn it down just to feel its warmth. Well, Harvard Street didn't do no hugging, but it sure kept the fire hot. If you wanted to survive, you had to learn how to walk through the embers without leaving no footprints.
Boy, if you don't bring your skinny butt in here, you look like a draft of wind could blow you into the next parish. I'm whooping you from here to Caddo Lake if you touch my hot chips again. Your daddy didn't go to the army for you to be acting like a porch monkey, running wild with no shirt on.
But Angie B, the street lights ain't even on yet. And Odell gave me this rib. It's got real lakeside grocery and barbecue season on it. Look at my chin, it's glistening. Can I get $1 for them hot Cheetos at the corner store? The lady said she'd save me the red bag.
See that? That's how you know it's real. If the grease don't hit your shirt before the plate hit the table, you eating Caddo Mama Bear food. We season our ribs with real hickory wood smoke and a little bit of attitude. Don't go buying that dry-ass rib from the gas station down the road. Caddo Mama Bear's got people in the back boiling ham in dishwater. I swear to Allah.
Odell was the only man on the block who could roast a pig and a politician in the same breath. He fed half the neighborhood off that rusty grill and never asked for a dime, unless you were from South Shreveport. Then he charged you double just for the disrespect. He used to tell us, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. That's why he kept that grill hot even when the rain was pouring and his knees were creaking. He knew an empty stomach makes a desperate mind, and desperate minds do foolish things on Harvard Street.
Lest you think you've grown, MJ, let me tell you something. You walk down this road like you own the asphalt, but you still got dirt behind your ears. Come home before the streetlights click, or I'm beating you with a switch from Miss Gloria's peach tree, and you know she don't like you anyway because you look like your uncle who owe her $20. Over here, Yerky 30.
Grandma Tabitha used to say the old woman looks after the child to grow its teeth, and the young ones look after the elders when they lose theirs. Of course, Grandma didn't have no teeth left, but she could still chew you out like a pit bull on a chain. She was the anchor that kept Mo from drifting into deep water. It ends tonight.
Boy, you got fast hands. You've been swatting mosquitoes in this Louisiana humidity, or you just fast from snatching purses? Come down to my gym before the Caddo Juvenile Detention Center finds a bed for you. We're going to make you a champion, or at least keep you from eating jail beans with the other hoodlums.
Coach saw something in Mo that day. He used to tell us, smooth seas don't make skillful sailors. He knew if Mo was going to make it out of Shreveport, he needed some rough water first and some heavy leather to block the wind. You have to understand where the will to fight comes from.
You good?
Man, we gonna be late.
Always.
Coach Tooley gonna kill us, then bring us back and kill us again. Then call our mamas to whip the ghost out of us. That's 3 L's before we even step in the ring. Why you always gotta drive this bucket car with the bald tires anyway?
We're gonna be there. Hold the light and stop whining before I call you an ambulance. You sound like a screen door with a broke spring and a cat stuck in it. I can hear you from the Red River.
Mo didn't do what they said he did. But on the highway in Caddo Parish, the color of your skin is probable cause, and a broken taillight is a 5-year sentence if you talk back. The police don't need proof when they got a feeling, and they were feeling real eager that night.
But now you have to ride your tarantula. Grandma used to tell
us, the axe forgets, but the tree remembers. We got the scars to prove we've been in the forest. Mo was locked in a concrete box, his dreams evaporating like morning fog over the Red River, while the real thieves were running the city council.
MJ, listen to me. The spot's still standing. Odell's Grill don't close for no small-time prosecutors. You just keep your head up and you're back to the wall. I seen the movies. You gonna be dreaming about my ribs every night, so don't you dare give up.
Odell was the only one who answered when the jail phone rang. He believed that however long the night, the dawn will surely break. He was working 12-hour shifts at the grill just to scrape up the bail money, eating nothing but cabbage and prayers.
I ain't taking Caddo Mama Bear's money, Des. Not now, not ever. That loan shark charges interest on the interest, and if you late, he'll charge interest on your mama's grave. He'd tax a blind man for looking at him. We close the restaurant before we let that snake inside our ledger.
But Odell, we owe 3 months of rent, and the gas company is threatening to pull the meters. If we close, the landlord wins, the banks win, and Harvard Street loses its kitchen. I can't just stand here and watch you go broke over pride. Des was desperate. He didn't understand that a man who uses force is afraid of reasoning. Odell had the wisdom, but Keisha Maskinghell had the cash. And on Harvard Street, cash speaks with a megaphone, while wisdom whispers in the corner.
Quick money, Des. Quick terms. You know how this works. You sign here, you breathe here, and you regret it on Friday. Simple math. I ain't the devil. I'm just efficient. I charge 50% interest, and if you don't pay, my boy Woo Beezy in the back will negotiate with your kneecaps. You think you got options? You got two, my way or the hard way. And trust me, the hard way involves a very small room and a very heavy pipe. Go on, sign the paper. That ink ain't poison, it's just freedom with an expiration date.
You don't fix a hole by digging a deeper one, Des. That's like trying to put out a grease fire with hot sauce. You just make it hot and spicy and stupid. I raised you better than to crawl to Keisha Maskinghell for crumbs. You sold our soul for a month of gas.
I did it for the grill, Odell. I did it so Mo would have a home to come back to. Keisha Maskinghell was going to take the building. I'd rather owe the devil than let the bank lock the doors and throw our legacy in the Red River. The proverb says rain beats the leopard's skin, but it does not wash out the spots. Des thought he was being a savior, but he was just putting a collar on his own neck. The storm was coming, and our umbrella was made of paper.
We fix this together, Des, or we don't fix it at all. That's how it's been since we were kids stealing mangoes from Trinisha Leonard Ferris' yard. You was the lookout, I was the climber. If you owe Keisha Maskinghell, then we both owe her. We gonna use the gym fundraiser to pay off the debt.
MJ, thank Allah you home. Hey, what's up? I kept telling myself you'd walk through that gate, then I told myself I was gonna whoop you myself for getting caught up. I had my cousin looking up bus routes to the prison. We was ready to come break you out. Real talk.
But as would you.
I'm here, Ramona. I'm ready for this. Let me carry that laundry. You look like you've been carrying the whole block, the church, and 3 lazy cousins on your back while I was gone. I'm sorry for the worry, baby. Stand up straight. Mo is home and we ain't going back.
Nervous. Get you killed.
The old heads say a united forest can block the fiercest wind. Mo was back, his spirit unbroken, and he was determined to stand beside Des. But Keisha Maskinghell wasn't the type to let a debt go easily, especially when she could smell the sweat of a champion. Shreveport will show up for 3 things: real talk, free food, a good fight, and everybody posted up at Appland. We had all 3 at the gym fundraiser. Mo stepped into that ring, his gloves smelling of old sweat and new hope, boxing for Odell's title and Dez's freedom. He fought like a man who had nothing left to lose and everything to protect. The proverb teaches us, he who is destined for power does not need to beg for a crown. Mo was earning his right there on the canvas, block by block.
The road to hell is paved with nice intentions, boxing boy. I'm just here to collect the toll. You think this little exhibition pays off a debt to Keisha Maskinghell? Every choice got a cost, and yours just went up. I'll see you at the corner store on Friday.
Mo named the corner store after Grandma. It was a small victory, but on Harvard Street, a small victory is a monument.
Hey, what's up?
We survived the loan sharks, the police stop, and the cold nights because the root she planted ran too deep for the axe to cut.
You should have crossed the street when you saw me coming, Des, but you didn't. That means we got a pact. A contract signed in desperation is still a contract.
That's what you were waiting for.
See you around Harvard Street. Don't go getting no religious ideas now.
We calling this spot Yo-Yo's Corner, y'all. She fed this whole block when we was kids, even when the lights was cut and the gas was gone. Some of y'all sat right on her porch and complained her salt was too salty. Show some respect, pass the cornbread, and remember her name.
Mo named the corner store after Grandma. It was a small victory, but on Harvard Street, a small victory is a monument. We survived the loan sharks, the police stop, and the cold nights because the roots she planted ran too deep for the axe to cut. So this is Desmond, broadcasting live from the porch on Harvard Street. We still here, y'all. The grill is hot, the gym is full, and the wasps finally left the tire swing. If you want to go far, you gotta go together. That's the Shreveport way, real talk. The last proverb I got for y'all is this: no matter how far the river flows, it never forgets its source. Harvard Street made us, tested us, and saved us. We ain't running from the block no more. We building it up block by block, crown by crown. He used to tell us, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. That's why he kept that grill hot even when the rain was pouring and his knees were creaking. He knew an empty stomach makes a desperate mind, and desperate minds do foolish things on Harvard Street.
Before my grandma died, I give up everything what I made. Still one more time. Boy, I've been thinking way from this, couldn't even come outside. What you know about catching that bus? Mama ain't had no ride. Came a long way out of that junk. Seen a nigga pull up in that Benz when it hurt they pride. Hate it when I see a nigga get money. Now I'm out of Cali fucking with the plug, smoking lemon cherry pie. Yeah, and I ain't never lie. I be running to that money, I ain't never tired. I can't never lie. They were laughing at my pain, ain't that funny now? Remember we was
They call me brother, sharing the same bread. Now they count the prize to see me dead. Every devil has a blade in a circle made. Watching all the loyalty they made start to fade. My heavy heart is turning into stone. Yes, I'm better off just standing on my own. It's political and personal, plain to see. They're trying to take the stinging eyes right out of me. Like Pac-Man, right now, Pac-Man. Like Pac-Man, like Pac-Man, Spider-Man. The beast is waking up beneath my skin. The beast waking up beneath my skin. The beast is waking up beneath my skin. Hold on, let's turn to walk the other side. Nowhere for an honest man to run and hide. Every promise that they gave is come undone. The battle has been lost before it's won. I used to feel the pain. My heavy heart is turning into stone. I feel the steam. Yes, I'm better off just standing on my own.